Hi, my name is Yaa Takyiwaa. I'm so tired. I really went to sleep at 3 a.m. yesterday. That's why. And then I had to work at... Sorry! I was like, what? This is Binghamton, you know? So, Binghamton University is a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution. So, the amount of minorities, specifically Black Americans or African Americans that go here is like what, 5%. We're the 5% on this campus, and a lot of racially charged conflicts do arise. My freshman year, I was involved in a lot of protests, but mainly because these protests happen nationwide. The things that were happening across universities nationwide also affected Binghamton, but I feel like in a way that affected Binghamton even harder because of the level of racism that is apparent here, but the administration wants to make it seem like it's not. But as a African American student who goes to the school, you feel it. In one of the living communities, there's the foreign exchange students. They have one specific building, and on one of the RA's doors, she's a African RA, they wrote the word nigger and a monkey on top of her door and things like that. It's just like, it happens so much, and it gets reported, but the administration doesn't do anything about it. A good majority of the students who go to the school who are from Long Island, who are privileged and who don't understand their privilege, and who feel very entitled at the school, they feel like they can say whatever they want and the administration is going to back them up. Things like that do happen. Like the stairs, people think, oh yeah, these Black people are just exaggerating, or these Hispanic people are just exaggerating, but at the end of the day, they're not just exaggerating. You're having a good chunk of students who go to the school, who pay tuition. Like, it's not like they're here for fun or they're here on scholarship. A bunch of them do pay money. And even they're here on scholarship, they're providing you with a source of payment to receive something in return. But they're paying, at the same time, it's like they're paying for bigotry, they're paying for hatred, they're paying to not feel safe in a place that claims to serve the whole community, when in actuality it's only protecting the majority and leaving the minority behind. You feel when you go to a classroom, you go to a discussion when you're the only Black person there, and if the Lord blesses you, with the class being a sociology class, and you're talking about racism, and then you're the only African American person in there, and everybody's looking at you and expecting you to talk about the Black experience as if you lived the whole Black experience. So I guess those are conflicts that I've encountered. Being people expecting me to be the voice of a huge population, like a huge race, not a huge race, what is it? People expecting you to be the voice of your ethnicity or your race, and which you cannot obviously be, because the Black experience is not one singular thing, it's multiple. So I guess that would be the main conflict I experience here. Feeling alienated and feeling like your voice is very minute, is very minor, like nobody's listening to you because you're just one, like you're one fish in a sea full of like sharks. That's basically how it feels like sometimes to be on this campus.